You know what? Disney Plus has been doing pretty good this year with their straight to Disney Plus films, when you really think about it. And this is just another notch in their belt in terms of good quality. So I'm Mac from MacTheMovieGuy.com, and this is a review of Sneakerella. Yep, I'm sure people are looking at me right now that can see, and they're like, this dude's reviewing Sneakerella? He doesn't look like a dude that reviews Sneakerella. Well, first of all, step one, I'm a blind film critic, so like the whole like Disney thing where things look like Disney Channel movies, I think about the plot and the characters and the songs that are in this, and that's how I enjoyed it. Is it made for kids? Sure. Is it fun? Yeah. Did I enjoy it? Sure. Yep. Is it the best thing ever? No. All of the things. Will your kids like it? Yes. Am I tired of Cinderella adaptations? Yeah. Uh, we just had that one last year with Camila Cabello. It's literally, it hasn't even been 12 months since the last Cinderella adaptation. So, calm down, please. Just let's dial it back. If we could have one every 12 months at least, maybe, let's at least wait for like a year to pass by before releasing something else that's like a Cinderella adaptation. But at least this one is, really trying to do something different here. So this is like a super modern take on Cinderella. What this is, the best way to describe this is, imagine if Lin-Manuel Miranda wanted to make a Cinderella musical, but he also wanted to do some like Hamilton originality to it, so he just changed everything up. That's what this would be. There's a lot of hip-hop, rap type singing in this. There's a little bit of singing. A lot of the music sounds really similar to Lin-Manuel Miranda songs. They're not quite Lin-Manuel Miranda, but obviously it was like inspired heavily. I would not be surprised at all if Lin turned out to have written one of the songs. It would not surprise me at all. They do have, for good measure, and because it's Disney and they own the rights to the song, they did make sure that Dream is Wish Your Heart Makes is in this from the original Cinderella. So they do a newer, reimagined version of that, in addition to a lot of sort of hip-hop songs and a little bit of rapping. This film stars Chosen Jacobs, who you will best remember from It. He played Mike in It as the child version, obviously, not the adult version that was played by Old Spice. That's his name. I'm just, Old Spice. You know who I'm talking about. Chosen does a good job here. And they flip the script around so he becomes the Cinderella character. And he's living with his stepfather and stepbrothers. So like the whole thing is just gender flipped. In addition to being obviously leaning in a diversity direction here, and then they throw in the sneaker element, instead of him having ruby slippers, or glass slipper, ruby slippers with Dorothy. Instead of him having glass slippers, he's a sneakerhead. And he has his own designs ready to create his own line of sneakers, and he just needs somebody, and he meets this girl who's super rich, and to, nail in the fact that she's supposed to be the prince of this story. Her last name is King, so that's some heavy-handedness there, but, he meets her and impresses her with his suave moves and skills and shoes and knowledge about shoes and all that stuff, and sort of meets her on the street. And then later on, he gets offered the opportunity to go present to his father, but like the stepbrother's getting away. Anyway, it's Cinderella, but it's like it's in the world of sneakers. it doesn't need to make sense. Okay, it does. It's and some of it like was frustrating at times. And no, I'm not going to give this like an A grade. I had fun with it. It's fun. It's light. It's airy. The music is cute. The kids are cute. It's a fun story. There are times at which the film annoyed me. The brothers were like, they were so obviously bullyish, but at the same time, like, we're supposed to come around to the stepfather, and it's like, how do you not know that your children suck that much? Like, how do you not notice that your own children are so, like, openly douchebags? So, it's really, there were some parts to it, and then they go and they do something that isn't normally done in the Cinderella canon of adaptations, that sort of just added to their whole, and that whole scene just didn't work for me. The whole like fallout of that scene just didn't work for me at all. That none of that was believable to me. It was all just like that little, there's like 5 minutes of the film that I just would have eliminated. I would have cut out and been like, no, we don't need this. This is stupid, and it doesn't even make sense, and it's detracting from an otherwise normal Cinderella adaptation that's, you know, delightful in its own charming way. And he has a best friend in this too, by the way, Sammy. So that's like a character just created out of nowhere. I mean, they make some interesting choices. So you just have to roll with it. I think this is something that the whole family might enjoy. A couple days ago, I reviewed Marmaduke, and I was like, parents, leave the room because this is not something you want to watch. I don't know. If you like musicals, I don't know why you wouldn't enjoy this. It sounds really modern. There's definitely some autotune being used in there, but there's autotune being used in everything nowadays. So this is not like, people who love Broadway musicals are going to be annoyed by the autotune, but it's cute. It's fun. It's meant for kids. I don't really know what else to say about that. Like, I had a fun time, and if I had kids to watch the film with, I wouldn't mind watching it with them. And if they wanted to play this in the background a couple times, I don't think I would hate that. You know, I don't think it's as good as Better Nate Than Never. It's probably just like right below that for me, but I had a good time with it. So I was surprised. I really thought a film called Sneakerella, I was like, there's no way this is going to be good. I was proven wrong. So, yes, light, fluffy entertainment. Audio description was solid. I have no idea who the narrator is. I'm sorry. His name is so unique. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, the screen does not spell it out for me. So I wish, I don't even want to butcher it. He has a unique name, and I don't want to make fun of it. I just want to say he has a name that I cannot spell. So I don't know how to relay that information to anybody because I don't even know where to start. I liked him. I thought he did a good job. I liked that, like, we got notified a couple times that a music number was about to begin. There was one time specifically I really remember that they were like, the main two were about to sing a duet, and then the duet began. You know, I was like, man, that's like, that's setting us up, letting us know that this song is a duet. It's not an ensemble number. It's not a trio. It's not a quartet. It's actually just a duet. You know, it's not a solo. He actually told me like what kind of song it was, which I thought was really interesting. So, they made some really interesting choices here with the audio description, and all of it I thought just helped flesh out the film a lot more. The film tries to be really fantastical. It lets us know which character is the narrator when it happens, when that character is first introduced, like whose perspective the story is coming from. I thought that was really just sort of an additional plus to the audio description. This is one of the better audio descriptions I've heard for a film, and it's for this random Disney Plus movies whose biggest cast member is the kid from It. I looked through the rest of the cast and I was like, yeah, I think he's the biggest name, unless one of these names turns out to be the, you know, birth name of a hip hop star that I'm unfamiliar of. But, you know, I think Chosen Jacobs is actually the biggest name in the film. So, yeah, That's where we're at. So it's on Disney Plus. I'd give it a shot. I'm gonna go ahead and give Sneakerella a B plus. I gave Better Nate Than Never an A minus. I said this was just below that. So that's a B plus, right? I mean, that's the next step down. Yeah, Disney Plus is doing well this year. I like Cheaper by the Dozen, the remake of that. Turning Red was all right. So really the only thing that I can think of that they did a misstep on was that Ice Age movie at the beginning, where that was rough. But the other stuff has been good so far. So I'm excited to see where they keep going. That's it for me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you seen Sneakerella? Do you like it? Let me know, and don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends and help algorithms and all that good stuff. And yeah, you can check out more of my reviews at macthemovieguy.com. And if you want to know what movies have audio description, you can check out the audio description project, which will let you know what movies have audio description. That's what they do. That's their job. There are people that sit there and they update that list just for you. So and let's keep talking about audio description. Keep that conversation going so we can just get more of it and on every title. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I want to do, is I want to make audio description a reality for everybody. So, in every film. Enjoy Sneakerella. I did. I didn't think I was going to either. So...